Question number 7. The integral I is defined by I is equal to all of this, and use the substitution for the first part x equal to t squared plus 1 to show that I is equal to all of that. Now, first of all, let's take a look at the substitution. We have x is equal to t squared plus 1. So meaning that dx over dt is equal to 2t, and therefore dt over dx is equal to 1 over 2t. And the new limits is going to be equal to x is equal to 2 to the square plus 1, which is 5. Why 2? Because we've got 2 here. And then x is equal to 0 square plus 1, and that's going to make it 1. Now, for this integral, how are we going to work our way through to this? Now, there we go. So, this is, I'm going to work with this one then. The integral of 4 times t to the cube ln t squared plus 1 is given as x, so ln x, and dt, we found dt was 1 over 2t dx. So 1 over 2t, and the dx can come here. So 2 goes into 1, and this 2, t goes into 1, minus 1. So we've got then limits 1 to 5. This is then t squared ln x dx. So what is t squared? So here's t squared. The 1 can go on the other side. Therefore, t squared is going to be equal to x minus 1. Of course, don't forget the 2 here. So 2 times x minus 1 times ln x dx. So that means we have then 2x minus 2 ln x dx, and this has been shown. Here we are. So the first part is done. Now for the second part, we need to find the exact value of I. So for this one, we're going to be using integration by parts, and therefore integral of 2x minus 2 ln x dx 1 5. So we're saying then u is equal to ln x, and therefore du is equal to 1 over x. From here we have dv is equal to 2x minus 2, hence we've got v as x squared minus 2x. So we use integration by parts. Integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to integrate now. I'm going to use the result, this one. So uv is ln x times this. So we got then x squared minus 2x times ln x minus the integral of v du, and this is v du. So x squared minus 2x times 1 over x and dx. So if you do that, you're going to get integral of x minus 2 dx. From here, we're going to integrate again for this part here. That becomes minus x squared over 2 minus 2x. Right, so minus minus becomes plus. And now we can apply the limits, and they are 5 and 1. So let's do that. So if we put 5 here, so we've got 5 squared minus 2 times 5 ln x, so that means ln 5 minus 5 to the square over 2, alright, plus 2 times 5. That's the upper limit, minus your lower limit. Ln x is ln 1, that becomes 0, minus x squared, that is 1 to the square over 2, plus 2 times 1. So what are we saying? 25 minus 10 is 15. So we got then 15 ln 5 minus, this is 25 over 2, which is 12.5 plus 10. 2 times 5 is 10. Minus, in brackets, we got minus 0.5 here, plus 2. So 15 ln 5 minus 2.5 minus 2 minus 0.5 is 1.5, and if you evaluate 15 ln 5 minus 2.5 minus 1.5, so what we're saying is that this is 15 ln 5 minus 4, and here is the exact value of I. That's for the second part of the question. Take care.